What's up, Libra? Welcome back into the channel. I hope you're doing well. So this is going to be your reading for January 2025. 2025 is the year of the 9. So that is completion, endings. So you could be aware of something that you know is going to end, something you're satisfied with an ending. Some of you, there could be something that comes back up. The universe is going to put it forward for you to deal with. Some of you may have tucked away something that you didn't want to deal with back in the filing cabinet, so to speak. And the universe is like, nah, we're going to open that back up and have you take a look at it, okay? So keep in mind, you can have Libra in any placement. It does not have to be just your sun, moon, rising, Venus. It can be any planet placement. And if you don't have Libra in your chart, like by a planet, you still have Libra in your chart, okay? So let's start off with telltale tokens. We're going to see where it lands on the moon map, get an idea of what's going on with you, okay? All right. What do we have for Libra placements? January 2025. Oh, and Happy New Year. Sorry about that. All right, what do we have for Libra? January 2025. Nope. Okay. Okay. So interesting. You have two tokens. You have them on the edge of, so you have one that's on the edge, more on love, just a smidge on career, and then you have another one that is a smidge on current self and more on career. So you must be on the line of something. Both of these are in the reverse. So I'm being told to go ahead and take them in the reverse. So one is the I, it's number 2. And so that is like spiritual awareness, just being aware. But since it's in the reverse, it's something you're not seeing, something you're not aware of. And then you have the alarm clock, number 20. So interesting, 202. That might mean something to somebody. The alarm clock. Wake up to new ideas or revelations, wake up call. It's like it's like you don't want to see a wake-up call when it comes to love and career. Are you mixing love and career? And there's something you're not seeing in this situation. I think we need to go here. I'm going to change it up for you. I have certain decks that I'm using, but every once in a while I will be called to change it up. And so for you, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so what is this situation here for Libra? What are we not wanting to see? And what are we not wanting to wake up to? wasting no time. Oh. A divine masculine and retaliation. Pushback. There's a masculine in your life that's pushing back on you. This is 2025 wake-up call. See, she's wearing the shades. So there's a divine masculine in your life that is pushing back on you. Maybe even punishing, right? So who knows? Maybe there's some silent treatment going on. You know, that's a form of punishment, right? If somebody decides they don't want to talk to you, they're going to ignore you, avoid you. And you're not seeing this. So is this somebody you're romantically involved with at the workplace? Or, you know, are you in business together kind of thing? And you're not seeing this. Okay. Can we get more on this, please? Okay, so there's a twin flame going on. So I have... Who did I do? Sagittarius. YouTube's taking forever for it to process. It should have been out by now, but it's saying it's taking longer than normal. There was twin flames from another deck I use, which I would eventually probably maybe pull out here for you. It was the Mystic Black Rose. And the same thing came out. Okay, so what is this? And this is a... strong connection. Okay. So is this another party or is this just you two? Tell me, clarify the we're going to use this deck. Clarify the twin flames. What is this? Clarify the twin flames. Okay, well, there's the dismiss. Oh my God. What? Bottled up. Look what came out again. Twice. And dismiss and bottled up. Okay, so in Sagittarius's reading, Sagittarius or Sagittarius placements, it's energy, take it as it resonates. There was a scenario where I believe Sagittarius placements, there was somebody false that was toxic in their life and their twin flame was coming in because they were doing the work. They were working on themselves. Why do I feel like here I feel like here there is a false twin flame connection that is not real, right? That somebody thinks is real. And there is a real twin flame, okay? Because you have dismissed and you have bottled up. So there's a deception here that's being ignored, just like I said. The wake-up call is being ignored. and there's pushback that you don't want to see. Or take it as it resonates. Libra, this could be you pushing back on your person. So take it as it resonates. So I feel like there's a false twin flame in this situation, and then there's a real one. Oh, I wasn't expecting all of this. I may have to pause you to get a drink. I thought this was going to be a quick reading so I could go upstairs and grab my drink because I forgot it. Holy moly. This is gonna be a lot. Oh my God. Where do I go? I mean, now that both twin flame cards have come out, why is the divine masculine pushing back? There's another commitment, wanting to go to a next level with somebody else. Could that be the real twin flame, the real true divine connection? So they want, this masculine wants to give an offer somewhere else. Now, this could very well be you. This is energy. I don't know. I mean, all of you could have Libra in your chart. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, energies are going to cross over. So only you will know. But the masculine, for sure, wants to take something to another level. And that's why they are dismissing you. This is, I mean, I'm kind of asking the question. So please, again, take it as it resonates, because this is where it gets all complicated. All right. So why does Libra not want to see this? Why does Libra not want to see this pushback? Why does Libra not want to see this pushback? So there's obsession here with keeping somebody chained up, wanting to hold on, not wanting to let go. So you simply do not want to let go. And you're keeping an eye on this person. So you're watching, because do you feel that this person is moving on to somebody that is a true connection? And are you feeling that you want to make this a true connection? Because let me tell you something, a twin flame connection is not easy. It's not glamorous. It is not. It is hard work. It is confusion. It's facing fears. It's not glamorous. So I don't want people to get the misconception that, you know, having a twin flame is glamorous, because it's not. Let me tell you, it is not. It is complicated. There's a lot of separation periods, and the two twin flames are not able to truly come together unless they choose the connection, to choose to work on the connection and work on themselves. And oh, by the way, if you do pick it and you do try to work on the connection and work on yourself while you're in the connection, you have to constantly do work until the day you leave this earth. Like, that does not change. So it's not glamorous. It's hard work. And it's hard work on yourself. It's being able to look in the mirror and say, I'm afraid of that, or I'm afraid to do this, or I'm afraid, like, to be vulnerable. I'm afraid of abandonment issues. Like, there's deep rooted issues that need to be worked on. And that's why both people need to pick the spiritual path, right? Because it is very much so a spiritual connection. And not everybody wants that connection. So I don't know if that's going to help somebody. I just, if you're holding on because you want the title of it, or, you could very well have your own connection. And maybe you're confusing this particular masculine with being your connection. Because maybe you've been with them for a while, or, maybe you're married to them, whatever that may be for you. And you just don't want to let go because it's easier to hold on and say this is, your connection. That's not something you really want to do, because, true twin flames will eventually come back together. If they've already met in this lifetime, they will eventually cross paths again. The universe is constantly going to circle around and give opportunities for these two people to come into connection again. And if they choose to, try and give it a go again, while one is not ready, it's inevitable. They will separate again. They will not stay together. All right, so let's go to Mystic Path. Tell me a little bit more about this, please. And I am trying to just stick to oracles for these readings. I wasn't going to do tarot, just so you know. So I'm trying to piece this together just with oracles, but we'll see where it goes. Okay. What else do we have here, please? So I think what's going to happen is in 2025, and possibly starting sometime in January, what you've not wanted to be aware of, or not what you've not wanted to see, right? The fact that you've been avoiding a wake-up call is going to come up. And I feel you'll be one of the ones that's going to have the uncomfortable closure that comes up, that you've been shutting down, you've been blocking, and you've been holding on. So here we have the shaman, walker between worlds, a powerful being in the mist. So I feel, Libra, that, you may want to talk to a spiritual advisor, somebody who is, able to read possibly your past life, and to be able to review your birth chart against the person you're with, their birth chart, to see if you two are truly a match. I believe you're going to want to see a professional spiritual worker that can do this for you in 2025. And that may help you see if this is truly your person or not. So again, like I said, this is energy. All three of you could have Libra, so I don't know who I'm directly talking to. So place parties as it fits. You could be the one that is the true twin flame, and this is just the reading of the energy from, the other female in this, because I feel like it's a divine masculine and two feminines that are in this situation. And I don't know who's watching, and I don't know whose energy's who. And that's something you'll have to figure out. But I do feel you'll need to see a professional spiritual advisor who can definitely look at your charts, like even an astrologer who, does both. And that might help you to wake up. But we can certainly keep going and see what else we can get out here. So let's go to Enchanted Cottage. Wow. Wasn't expecting all this, Libra. Tell me, give me some information on Libra letting go, whichever one of you in this situation is holding on and needs to let go. Tell me some more information on this. Command respect. Assert yourself confidently and be the leader you are. Fresh path, the boots, or the boot shoes. Explore growth. What I feel this is telling me is, I feel that this is saying it's time for you to be the boss of yourself and your own journey. So part of this journey is, if you do have a twin flame out there and you just happen to be with somebody who's not, and you think that they are, because you're watching them pull away from you and want to go towards somebody else in their life that they do have a spiritual pull to, a strong connection, who is their true divine counterpart, then what you can do is go off on start your journey, your growth journey, working on yourself, starting the spiritual path, having the ego death, and looking in the mirror and seeing what is it you need to change, what is it you need to work on, right? To be able to command respect for you, right? You want to respect yourself and you want people to respect you. So I think it's time you go on your journey to explore yourself and see, if you can pull in your true divine counterpart. Like, this is going to be a long road for you, because if 2025 is just you discovering that the person you've been chained to and trying to hold on tightly, all while, observing how they are in another connection, that's just the beginning, right? That's the Alcohol Anonymous. That's going, you don't go there until you realize you have a problem. That's when you go into Alcohol Anonymous, and then you would openly admit, I'm an alcoholic, right? I'm not saying you're an alcoholic, but you get what I'm saying. It's realizing that you're not with your correct person, and holding on is keeping you from your own journey, your own path. You need to start a fresh path for yourself. So what is the challenge here for Libra? What else? What is the challenge? Safe travel, your own journey. You're afraid to journey out on your own. You're legitimately afraid of going off and starting a fresh path on your own. You don't feel safe without this person. But see, that's the problem. So if you don't feel safe traveling out on your own journey away from this person, that is codependent. So that's something you would need to look in the mirror and face is, I'm codependent on this person. I need them for something. No, you don't. You should not need anybody for anything. It's want. Don't need anybody. Don't need anybody for love. You don't need anybody to pay your bills. You don't need anybody to make you happy. That all comes within yourself, taking care of yourself. So when you start the journey taking care of yourself, that's when you'll pull in your true counterpart, right? Because it's that's what this journey is, okay? It's not glamorous. The journey is learning to be a whole person on your own, happy with yourself, loving yourself, respecting yourself, not needing anybody. And then the two counterparts can come together as two whole people. It's not a half and a half, right? Where you're showing up to a relationship, let's just say, you can't afford to pay bills. So this other half has the money to pay the bills. That's not what this connection is. You should be able to go pay your own bills. They should be able to pay their own bills. You should love yourself and be happy with yourself. Same here. That's when these two can come together and and continue the journey on their own. So you would need to break away and start your fresh path. Explore on your own. This is growth. This is the journey. See, it's the boots. And they're like feminine boots, right? So to me, this is a feminine Libra. This is one of the feminine Libra energies that needs to go off and start a fresh path. But, you're afraid that it's not safe to travel out on your own. And that's just not true at all. Let's go here for a final message. So I kind of did your reading a little different, but that's okay. That's what we do. We do what we're called to. Sometimes these readings take us on different paths. What is the closing message here for Libra? Final closing message. So you might want to watch the Sagittarius reading. If you have strong... Okay, that's a lot. But that's okay. Could be needed. That's fine. Yeah. See? Okay, this is perfect. So you need to do an energetic clearing, okay? So right now it's like you feel like you're in a crisis because you're trying hard to not see this situation for what it is. You're trying hard to hold on because you're afraid to go off and be on your own after being with this person. Okay? So you would need to clear this person from your energetic field. This is not going to be easy. And show yourself love. Okay, so here's the energetic clearing. And you're going to want to show self-love, right? So there's, something from your childhood here. I'm seeing that maybe you view this masculine because you see you've got the younger child and you have the adult. So there could be something from your childhood that maybe you're holding on to this masculine because you view them as a father figure. You don't marry your father. You don't fall in love with your father. You may want somebody who's like your father, but you don't be with them because they're like a father, right? They take care of you. They pay the bills. They make sure your car's running okay. You should be able to do some of this stuff yourself. And so there's something from your childhood that's creating this unsafe travel of going off to find your true counterpart. When you do this, you've got a long journey ahead of you. I'm not going to say this is easy because this is right now I'm at 32 minutes in this reading and, this is just starting for you. But when you do, okay, you'll start to receive from the messages, right? You'll receive the messages that you should be hearing about this particular relationship and where you need to be going. So every day it becomes easier to receive highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. So there's a bigger plan for you, okay? And you have a road to go. I'm not going to lie. So right now, 2025 is recognizing this is not your person. You're with them because of some sort of codependency. I need you. And that's not true. Okay? So you're going to need to do in steps the realization, okay, learning how to clear this person from your energetic space. So again, you may want to see a therapist, talk to a spiritual advisor that you can go physically see. They're going to teach you about your self-love, why you're holding on, what is it from your childhood that is making you hold on to this specific person, believing in your mind that, yes, this is my person. And then at that point, you'll be able to receive the inner guidance to go off on your own journey and put those boots on. It's safe out there for you. You think it's not, but it is. It truly is. And it is so, it's for your highest good to end up with somebody as a whole person, not a half, okay? Libra, I hope this was helpful. I didn't expect this to come out, but I was trying not to make this too long, so I figured I would kind of move it along and just kind of get to the basic points of what's happening, where we are, and where you need to be, or kind of like the steps of where you need to go. So this might come up again in another reading in January 2025. Tune in, and maybe we'll be able to check in and see how you're going with your journey, all right? Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.